Good evening and welcome to NACTV Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. We are playing on the gold and pink cards tonight, and before we get started on our first game, here are the rules. Our license number is LGCA 6052 MBI 35606. Rule 1. One ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the tuning number for Game 3. Number 2. When bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to win the prize. Number 3. Each bingo game will be closed when a winner or winners have called in and their cards have been verified, and it has been announced 3 times that the phone lines are open to receive your calls and the game is declared closed. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Number 4. Final win confirmation occurs when the winners present their date stamped sheet containing the winning card to NACTV Studio. Number 5. Prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Number 6. In the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event's start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled or resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at NACTV Studio for a future game. Please check the nactv.tv website or call the office for confirmation of the game or games to be played. Number 7. Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. Jackpot in 50 numbers or less is a minimum of $1,000. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for $100 consolation prize. Number 8. Games 2 or 3 are played on the colored cards, and they are pink tonight. Game 2, the X game, has $150 available to be won. Game 3, which continues on from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is a minimum of $500. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for $100 consolation prize. And number 9, if Game 3 is won with the tuning ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive either the jackpot or the consolation prize, whichever one they bingoed on, as well as the tuning pot, which is now at $4,220. And that concludes our rules, and good luck to all the bingo players tonight. So let's find out what our tuning number is. Our tuning number for the night is I-27. We're not playing this number. This is your tuning number, I-27. And it will go back in. And Game 1, playing on the gold-colored cards. Jackpot of $16,781 if you get a bingo in 50 numbers or less. First number out is under the O62. O62. Under the G46. G46. Under the G49, G49. Under the G57, G57. Under the N36, N36. Under the O69, O69. Under the G51, G51. Under the I16, I16. Under the N45, N45. Under the B4, B4. Under the B8, B8. Under the I20, I20. Under the B13, B13. Under the I28, I28. Under the B14, B14. Under the G60, G60. Under the N32, N32. Under the B12, B12. Under the G48, G48. Under the N43, N43. Under the I30, I30. Under the O67, O67. Under the O61, O61. Under the O66, O66. Under the B9, B9. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the N37, N37. Under the G54, G54. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the O70, O70. Under the G47, G47. Under the N42, N42. Under the B5, B5. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the O73, O73. Under the N44, N44. Under the I-19, I-19. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the N41, N41. Under the O74, O74. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the B11, B11. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the B6, B6. Under the N35, N35. Under the B15, B15. Under the G59, G59. Under the G52, G52. Under the O68, O68. Under the N31, N31. And that is your 50th number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes. See if anybody can claim that jackpot of $16,781 plus 50 cents for every package sold for tonight's game. Phone lines are open to receive your calls at 204-476-2639. Okay, we have got some community announcements for this week. Then it's National Legion Week from September 17th to the 23rd. On behalf of council, staff, and administration for the town of Nipawin, we are honored to celebrate September 17th to the 23rd as National Legion Week. We encourage all our residents to support our Legion and its members and recognize them for all the good work they do for our veterans and our community. On Saturday, we have 2 events going on. We have the Back 40 Fall Fever at the High Life Back 40 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain bike races for under 16 riders. Fun and pressure-free introduction to racing at our newly developed course. All skill levels and abilities are welcome. It's a fun, stress-free environment. There'll be under 11 race and under 16 race, prizes, skill demonstrations, a barbecue, and of course, fun. Spectators are welcome. Come cheer on the riders, enjoy a barbecue lunch, and check out the new picnic shelter, sponsored by Nipawin Home Hardware and Chisel Construction. And also on the 23rd on Saturday, we have the Fall Craft Sale at the Margaret Lawrence Home. Funds raised will assist with ongoing maintenance of the home. This is at the Nipwa Legion Hall from 10 to 3 p.m. Admission will be $2. It's to be a scent-free environment, and there'll be lots of great items to choose from, which I will tell you more about in our next little break. Okay, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I'll declare this game closed and move on to our consolation round. Still playing on the gold color cards, still looking for a blackout. Your next number is under the B2. B2. Under the G50. G50. Under the N33. N33. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the G56, G56. Under the O71, O71. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the G53, G53. Under the N40, N40. Under the B1, B1. Under the N39, N39. And we have a caller. So the number in the hoop hasn't been called, so it can't be a winner.
Okay. What is the number in the middle of your card? 3796.
796. And N39, valid bingo. We have one valid bingo on N39, the last number called. N39, last number called. We have a valid bingo, and we do have phone lines. We do have one phone line open to receive your call. 204-476-2639. And while we're waiting for the information and see if anybody else calls in for a bingo, let me continue on with that fall craft sale. It's going to be at the Neepawa Legion Hall. The funds raised will assist with ongoing maintenance of the Margaret Lawrence home. The admission is $2. They have lots of items, some of which are preserves, jewelry, barbed wire art, baby items, woodworking, doll clothes, knitting, crocheting, quilted items, wreaths, home decor, dog accessories, journals, and more. They also have Epicure, Arbonne, and Forever. For those that know, you'll know what they are. For those that don't, I guess if you go, you'll find out, which is what I plan on doing. There will be lunch available from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Soups, sandwiches, and sweet treats will be available. It doesn't say whether they're for purchase or not, so I'm not too sure. Both phone lines are now open to receive your calls. We have both phone lines open. And looking a little further into the future here, on October 21st, we will have a showcase of local talent, fundraiser for NACTV. It will be at 1 p.m. at the Roxy Theatre, and if you're an individual or group willing to perform live on stage to raise funds for NACTV, pick up pledge sheets at the station here or call. There will be prizes for the highest amount of pledges, and there will be other categories as well. It could be singing, dancing, poetry, shadow act, whatever you think your talent may be. Come on down and help us out. Pick up a pledge sheet. Okay, phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed. And we'll go on to the letter X in just a moment. Our winner on the Bonanza Consolation was Jean Jackson of Neepawa, purchasing the winning card at Harris Pharmacy. Congratulations to Jean. Okay, we're going to be going on to that letter X game for $150. Onto your pink colored cards. On the pink colored cards, your first number out is under the I-19. I-19. Under the I-23. I-23. Under the B8, B8. Under the B15, B15. Under the G47, G47. Under the O62, O62. Under the N33, N33. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the N45, N45. Under the B14, B14. Under the O61, O61. Under the O75, O75. Under the G46, G46. Under the G51, G51. Under the O72, O72. Under the N38, N38. Under the N37, N37. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the G48, G48. Under the G55, G55. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the O67, O67. Under the B13, B13. Under the N40, N40. Under the G52, G52. Under the B7, B7. Under the N43, N43. Under the O68, O68. Under the I22, I22. Under the N44, N44. Under the G56, G56. Under the G57, G57. Under the G58, G58. Under the I17, I17. Under the B4, B4. Under the O70, O70. Under the O65, O65. Under the I29, I29. And we do have a caller. So we'll pause here.
Hello.
Or maybe we don't have a caller.
Okay. What is
We
the
do
number
have a
in the
caller.
middle of your card? 2589.
And so they probably bingoed on one number back.
Just a sec.
Okay, so not on I29. O65. Nope. O70. Nope. B4. Oh. I17. We got like
Is that a
1,
bingo
2,
or-
3. Yeah, oh yeah. 1, 2,
Okay,
3,
that's
4,
bingo.
5
Just
numbers
hang on,
back.
please.
on I-17 from the looks of it. I'll just check it one more time. There's
Bigger
no
bingo.
070. There's no N6. Well, N doesn't
Okay,
count.
What is the number in the this minute?
065.
What number did she bingo on?
I-29. I-17, which is like 4 or 5 numbers back.
Oh,
But
okay.
you can give me the card number of the other person.
I-17. Okay, we just had somebody call in and they bingoed on I-17, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers back.
Just give me their card number.
Okay, so yeah, you bingoed on 070, which is 2
Pass?
ahead of
Okay, never mind then.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
So we have a valid bingo on I-17, which is
Okay.
5 numbers back.
Hello?
I-17,
Okay.
5
that's a
numbers
bingo.
back.
2, 5, 8, 9.
So chances are
I-17.
this person may be the only person to bingo on the letter X.
What is your name?
Okay, I'm going to repeat the community announcements again that are going to be happening this week and this Saturday. So on September 23rd on the Saturday, we have that fall craft sale. It's a fundraiser for ongoing maintenance of the Margaret Lawrence home, and it will be held at the Neepwa Legion Hall from 10 to 3 p.m. There's a $2 admission. There will be lunch available from 11:30 to 1:30. Soups, sandwiches, and sweet treats. Doesn't say if there's a charge or not. There's lots of great items to choose from at this craft sale. There'll be preserves, jewelry, barbed wire art, baby items, woodworking, doll clothes, epicure, knitting, crocheting, quilted items, wreaths, arbonne, forever, home decor, dog accessories, journals, etc., etc.
Yeah.
You can go to their Facebook page at Margaret Lawrence
Okay. Bye.
for the information as well. We now have both phone lines open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open. The Back 40 Fall Fever on Saturday, September 23rd. Also, it's at the High Life Back 40. It'll be from 10 to 2. There'll be mountain bike races, on an under 11 race, an under 16 race. There'll be skill demonstrations, a barbecue. All skill levels and abilities will be welcome. Spectators are welcome to cheer on the riders, enjoy a barbecue lunch, and check out the new picnic shelter sponsored by the Neepwa Home Hardware and Chisel Construction. Okay, phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, the phone, oh, I guess I can't do that yet. I guess I should look at my time first. Never mind. Not third and final time, just yet. Okay, the tuning number has been called. The tuning number was I-27. It's been called, so the tuning pot will be growing. Okay, for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, further calls, I declare this game closed. We'll move on to the blackout constellation, or blackout, sorry, in 52 numbers or less. We'll change that 1,500 to match what we actually have, which is 7,028. For a jackpot. And our winner on the letter X was Danelle Bell. Congratulations to Danelle of Neepwa purchasing the cars at Rocking Animal House. Okay, blackout in 52 numbers, $7,028 for that pot. And your next number is under the B11. B11. Under the B2, B2. Under the O64, O64. Under the B1, B1. Under the G49, G49. Under the B6, B6. Under the B3, B3. Under the O74, O74. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the O63, O63. Under the O73, O73. Under the N36, N36. Under the I-30, I-30. Under the I-16, I-16. And that is your 50-second number, so we're going to pause here for 2.5 minutes, see if anybody calls in and claims that jackpot of... can't read it through the numbers, so I'll read my other paper here. $7,028. And our toonie pot is at $4,220, and we sold 106 cards last week. And the cards are carried by Harris Pharmacy, Tim Tom Asian Grocery Store, Touchwood Park, Nipwa Legion, Rocking Animal House, and of course here at the station. Maybe I should go through that one more time. Let's see. Harris, Tim Tom, Rocking Animal House. Oh yeah, Kinsman Courts. For the residents of Kinsman Courts, they can buy their cards at Kinsman Courts too. Phone lines are open to receive your calls. And the Nipwa here has the announcement of the National Legion Week is on right now, September 27th to the 23rd. And on behalf of council staff and administration for the town of Nipwa, we are honored to celebrate September 17th to the 23rd, 2023 as National Legion Week. We encourage all our residents to support our Legion and its members and recognize them for all the good work they do for our veterans and our community. Okay, for some of our upcoming shows on NACTV, after bingo tonight, you can stay tuned to watch Cycling Without Age at 8:15. And then at 8:30, there's going to be the Park Lake Reconstruction Tour, which, after bingo, I plan on watching. And since the schedule repeats, it should be on at 8:30 a.m. on Thursday as well. And then you can check the schedule for other dates and times for that Park Lake Recreation Tour. The phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed, and we will move on to the consolation round on those pink colored cards. And the next number is under the B5. B5. Under the N32, N32. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the B12, B12. Under the G59, G59. Under the G50, G50. Under the N42, N42. Under the I-21, I-21. And we have a caller.
What is the number? 4624.
Okay, they bingoed on I-21, so that's a valid bingo.
I-21, yeah, that's a bingo.
So we'll find out the other person is on the other line.
Hang on 1 second, okay?
I-21 works. Well, we'll see if the other person calls back. I-21 is a valid bingo. That's the last number called.
46.
Okay, let's see. Where am I here? On my timer.
What is your name?
I don't know what we're doing here. Okay. Countdown for the timer. And let's check out some of the programming on NACTV for tomorrow. The Children's Business Fair will be on at 1 o'clock. Stories and Perspectives, Filipino Artists at 2:30. You have Decision Makers at 4 o'clock, the REM Rosedale Council meeting, Easy Spoken Filipino,
2417. And where did you get cards?
Nipua Ballers Junior Division Final at 8 p.m. And if you missed the Boston Pizza's new service robot, it will be on at 9:35. Both phone lines are now open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open. Let me see how much time there is. Okay, lots. I can read I can read Friday's programming schedule as well, or at least pick out some of the highlights here maybe. Calwood Agwood Fair at 10:30. Council debrief at 11, followed by the Neepawa Town Council. 2:20 p.m. was Meet the Media Live, which occurred on a different day, but it's being replayed again. The Calwood Fire Barbecue Department fundraiser, and then Rotary. We also have at 6 o'clock coffee chat on the Riverbend Market, the Eleanor Rose Outdoor Quilt Show, NACTV reads the news, and again we have the Park Lake Reconstruction Tour, Field to Table Club short version, and I probably can pick out a couple of other things maybe going forwards. Oh, on September 23rd, which is already busy with events going on in town, at 1:35 p.m. there's a summer dance class new. It will appear again later in the schedule. Working with photos and images at 5 p.m. Neepawa Titans at 7:30 p.m. Okay, phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. And not hearing any other calls, I declare this game closed. And that'll wrap it up for tonight. So, our winner on the Blackout Constellation was Darlene Gillies of Neepawa, purchasing the cards at the station here. So let's recap for tonight. Put them in order tonight. Okay, here we go. The Bonanza Constellation was won by Jean Jackson of Neepawa, purchasing the cards at Harris Pharmacy. Danielle Bell won the Big X and is of Neepawa and purchased the cards at Rocking Animal House. Darlene Gillies won the Blackout Constellation and purchased the winning card at the station here. Congratulations to our winners, and I'd like to thank you all for playing along with us tonight. I hope you had some fun, and we'll see you here next week.